Hey, that's it. I don't want to hear nothing else. Paulie Malignaggi, he got put in the blender in a bare knuckle fight. So we got to revisit his earlier comments about Gervonta Tank Davis fighting Jake Paul. Yeah. So this should be a good one.
When it comes to Davis, you know, he says in the press conference, what do you say? Just be a fan and watch and enjoy the fight. Enjoy what, bro? You against Uber drivers? I don't want to watch that. You know what I mean? And then you get a guy who gives you a good fight, and you can give him a rematch. You know what I mean? And then you want to be compared to Floyd. Floyd gave instantaneous rematches. You know what I mean? When guys tested him, I don't know, man. It's whatever, bro. I mean, what am I doing? Is me complaining going to make a difference? No, man. We live in a world where people are going to put up with this anyway. You know, you had a lightweight division full of danger. You had a junior lightweight division when he was there that was stacked with talent too. You know, the guy swerved again. He swerved around them like cones on a racing track. You know what I mean? All of them.
So he's criticizing Gervonta Davis for fighting Jake Paul. Now, this is just one of many interviews. He also made statements about Gervonta Davis is killing the sport of boxing and, you know, doing it wrong. All these types of things from Paulie Malignaggi as he's been breaking down a Jake Paul fight. Before that, he was like, this is the worst decision, the Lamont Roach fight, the worst decision he's ever seen. Yada, yada, yada. Fast forward to the future, Paulie had a fight in Bare Knuckle. Let's take a look at that. Golly. Oh, my gosh. So I posted this. Paulie Malignaggi looks like Frankenstein after a brutal Bare Knuckle fight. He talks about having vision problems, blurred vision, broke ribs. His hands are definitely swollen. I mean, you look at the status of his face. Straight up Frankenstein. Bogus. All he's missing is the bolts in the neck. And this is from, so let's talk about it. In the clip I played for you, Paulie Malignaggi just said, boxing fan, he was mad that Gervonta Davis at his press conference for Jake Paul said fans got to be fans and just appreciate the show. And he's like, appreciate what? You fighting Uber drivers? That's what Paulie said. You just heard it. So this is who Paulie Malignaggi fought. Tyler Goodjohn. So you said Tank is fighting Uber drivers. There's other interviews, and I could really get in my bag where Paulie is really, he's saying he fought no one. Leo Santa Cruz was washed up and ain't really beat no one. He was like, that's the best name. He made excuses for Tank beating Jose Pedraza. Said that Pedraza, where he was a champion, was weight drain and so on and so forth. And he's like, you're beating up Uber drivers. You had a split decision in Bare Knuckle against this guy with a record of 13-6-0. So he's 13-6, and he has 4 knockouts. And he's 34 years old from the United Kingdom, from the UK, right? He has a 30% knockout ratio. You have the nerve to say that Tank is fighting Uber drivers. This is who you just fought. And not only who you fought, this is the status of your face after you fought him. Come on, bro. So the Paulie hate campaign for Gervonta Davis, it got to stop, especially after this.
Yo, what's up, everybody? I just want to give everybody a big thanks for all your well wishes. I'm fine. I'm still in Leeds.
Bro, look at the man's hands. His hands look like cow udders.
General Hospital. This is crazy, by the way. I don't know how it works in the UK. I still have not been stitched up. It's 4:30 in the morning. I got here.
So he said he got there at 10 p.m. It's 4:30 in the morning. He's in the UK. His face looked crazy. He has nasty cuts, and they ain't stitching him up. But then you're mad at Tank and Jake Paul for bagging up, getting $40-50 million to fight on Netflix in the sport that they actually fight in, boxing, not like some barbaric bare knuckle triangle fight. Come on, bro.
10 o'clock. Still have not been stitched up, guys. They x-rayed me, didn't give me the results in my hands. They gave me a CAT scan. I've got broken ribs in the back from all the rabbit punches, another rabbit punch, the kidney punches. The kid broke my ribs.
The kid broke my ribs. You up in the UK at 4:30 a.m. with broke ribs, swollen hands, face looks disfigured like Rocky Dennis, you know what I mean? And you're waiting to get seen for a bare knuckle check.
With the kidney punches, my lower rib on my left side. And I have my eyes are too foggy still. When they put the light, the really bright light, it's too foggy for them to tell the extent of the damage. They're hoping that it's just, poked and that's it. But it's too foggy, which means there's bleeding back there. So they have what's up, everybody? I just want to give...
I'm done, bro. And the funny thing is, some of y'all be like, oh, you stupid YouTubers, you're not qualified to speak. But then you got someone like Paulie Malignaggi who's speaking down on Tank's competition. Gervonta Davis is negative news. He is a fighter. I guess you could say he's a warrior from looking like this. But at the same time, you're not really in a position to be telling somebody that they shouldn't make $40-50 million. Come on, bro. Look at this picture. Look at the picture I'm showing you. Look at it. Bro, look at this man's face. And this is the man trying to convince you that Jake Paul or Gervonta Davis are hurting the sport of boxing and pretty much shouldn't be doing what they're doing, which is fighting each other for an immense amount of money. And this is the opinion that you want to go off of? Like, bro, Paulie should really, really consider retirement. This does not look healthy. He's saying he had blurred vision and hopefully he doesn't have a detached retina. So this is what you're having to do to make a bag. You had to go to the UK. The hospital experience doesn't sound good. You said it's 4:30 in the morning and they still ain't stitched you up. Your face is split open in multiple spots. You have broke ribs, possible detached retina or a retinal tear. And you got the audacity to be talking about people like Gervonta Davis and what Gervonta Davis is actually staying in his sport. And here's the thing. I don't inherently have anything against bare knuckle. Obviously, it's not the same as boxing to me, and it's a lot more primitive and barbaric. So I don't really watch it as much. I more so see highlights and stuff on social media rather than sit by the tube and just watch all the fights. Sometimes they got some cool knockouts or whatever. But here's the thing. I can't imagine that this particular card, this wasn't even a BF, the bare knuckle league in America. This is some UK stuff. You fought a guy with a horrible record, 13-6 or whatever I showed y'all. And I can't imagine that they're even paying you no astronomical crazy amount for you to be looking like this and be happy with it. Like, how much were you getting? How much money do you need to be in a sport where you didn't have power in boxing? You know what I mean? You didn't really have power in boxing, and you're going to subject your face to that. Even a guy like Luke Rockhold was like, I'm not losing teeth. I fight UFC, boxing is good, but I'm not going to lose my grill and lose my teeth and all this stuff. He's really spoken out on bare knuckle, saying it's like, it's not even really sport. And you know what I mean? Somebody could just come in and have like crazy knuckles and just be welling and connect. Your face is going to tear up. And that's exactly what happened with Paulie. So before you start talking about Gervonta Davis, this and that, you got to look in the mirror, bro. Like literally, you know what I mean? To really question Jake Paul fight for Tank, but then you out here fighting for whatever in bare knuckle. And then this is the aftermath. That's not good, bro.